What's your point?
My point is this: we are seeing a double standard and hypocrisy. Right. That is my point. Now, my point is this, because my point is this: if it calls into question his character, that's the most fundamental aspect.
How?
Because we're going around it. Wait. Because
all of us were all going to the same lectures. Only when the heat in the kitchen got too hot for them. Only when the heat in the kitchen got too hot for them, oh, them man are extremists. It's not us, man. You man were in the same lectures. That's why I uploaded that video of my channel with Adnan Rashid in the same lectures when Sheikh Faisal was going prison for inciting violence and all them things there. See who's talking and backing him and supporting him, bro.
So the ones who are sitting at home will never be equal to the ones in the court. Now look at you, brothers. About 50 of you. I can see about 40 of you at least. Yeah? Now, it's easy to come and listen to the lecture. But I know it's very hard to implement it physically. When it comes down to when the test of Iman comes, you might think, oh, the kuffar media is there. They will take our picture. They will put us under surveillance. So what? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the greatest. Allah is the protector. Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel. That's what we believe in. If we have Iman on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we believe in that Allah will protect us. Regardless where we are. If you won't get caught in this today, tomorrow, they will come and knock your door. Now this case is very important for Muslims because this is the first step. This is the first step to make Muslims' life hell in this country. We all know that. I have no doubts about it. If anyone's got doubts about it, go and find out. This case is very important and this case needs our support. We have businesses, we have lives, we have children to take to school, but this case is important. Allah does not give opportunities like this every day for Muslims to come and join in. Now look at the story of 3 Sahabas. They did not go to jihad with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not speak to them for 40 days just for not going. And they were sincere, they were not munafiq. And most of us not even sure of our iman. We pray our salah. Do we have khushu in our salah? Do Allah want our salah? When the knowledge has to be implemented. One of our brothers is on trial. The kuffar are attacking him left, right and center and we're watching. Make dua for the brother. Make dua for the brother. May Allah protect him. What about yourself? What about yourself? When Allah knows what you have learned, what you know and you haven't implemented it, Allah will ask you about the knowledge you had. Allah will ask you that you knew what's going on. What did you do about it? Just make dua? Like the munafiq used to say, oh, it's too hot in the desert. We can't go and fight. It's too hot, we'll die. It's the same as Allah will not put you in the same situation. Every time comes with its own sophistication. The time is sophisticated, the war is sophisticated, ideologically, subliminally they have effect on our brains, that they have too much of information, they have too much of media, they have everything behind them, and they're going to do us somehow. No! Allah is with us. If we're in haq, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with us. So rely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and go and help your brother. If you don't, Allah will take you out. Somehow, Allah will take you out.
Really irrelevant.
What really hurts some of these extremist Christians in the park is that I continue to have debates with the decent scholars, with the more informed scholars, with the more objective scholars, more respectful scholars who are not a bunch of haters. Respectful scholars who are not a bunch of haters.
Rasulullah said that anyone who did not make jihad in his lifetime, and he knew the importance of it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make his life until the Yawm al-Qiyamah, and he will be answering to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala the knowledge he had.
They hate the fact, that I will always speak the truth. So while they're trying to shovel dirt on the truth, I'm just busting that dirt off, you get me?
You bust it off, Benjamin. You bust it off, man.
You ban them still out. When you try to make that move, that's the only time I have to beef you, when you become the oppressors. Other than that.
So for example, like, you see man like Adnan Rashid, see man like him in the park.
No, but
what would you class Adnan Rashid as? Adnan Rashid's a moderate Muslim. He don't think like me, You think that, innit, Go back Listen,
is not
go
one
back
of
10 years.
Akis.
Go back 10 years. You will see Adnan Rashid repping the same man as I rep.
Yep,
Yeah?
I agree
in the
with that.
same lectures that I was in.
Yep.
All of us came from the same branches. It's just certain people just became cowards. They
So what branches are those? What would you say the labels are?
So I don't know how old these lot are, yeah? But let me tell you something. 10, 20 years ago, 90s and 2000s, the Abu Hamza al-Masri, the hook guy you lot talk about.
The tapes reveal open incitement to violence and terror, in particular from Abu Hamza al-Masri, who calls upon followers to kill the kuffar, or non-Muslims.
What makes Allah happy? Allah is happy when a kafir is being killed.
The Abu Hamza al-Masri, the hook guy you lot talk about.
You see, the Islamic rule, if a kafir goes into a Muslim country and he's walking by, he's like a cow going, anybody could take him. That is the Islamic rule, and this is the opinion of the fuqaha. It's not my opinion. If you read the books of jihad, you'll see. Kafir is walking by, he went inside, you catch him, what are you doing here? Then he's a booty, you can sell him the market. If Muslims cannot take them to and sell them in the market, then you just kill them. It's okay.
Sheikh Faisal al-Jamaica, you know, all of these people are part of mainstream society.
That's the last question. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Brothers and sisters in Islam, I don't know if sisters can hear me. Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. As-salatu was-salamu ala khairul anbiya wal mursaleen. Amma ba'd. Brothers and sisters, I'll start with a hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Shaykh is in a problem today. His trial is going on and no brothers are turning up to the case. And we come to listen to his lectures. When we go to the Jummah, where he goes for Jummah, there are 500 people there. But when we go to the court, there are only 20 people or maximum 10, 15 people turning up to the court. So our salah, our zakah and our sawm are I'm no one to judge, but I'm saying only Allah knows if they're being accepted or not. But our salah, when our brother is in problem and we're ignoring that, and we're not even putting our attention to that, and we're praying salah and we're paying zakah and sawm, only Allah knows if it's going to be accepted in these circumstances. The biggest fard today, one of the biggest fard we have today, to support the brothers who are in problems, right? So Sheikh Faisal, he's got his trial going on, and his barrister was saying that he was complaining that none of the brothers are turning up. What's wrong with the brothers? Are they too scared of kuffar? Or what's the reason why they're not supporting you in this? So what my request to brother is, volunteer to come to the court to give moral support to the Sheikh Faisal, as it's one of our biggest duties in this time, and reward will come from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to support a brother in a problem. Like I just gave you an example of a book. Allah loved him so much for this reason. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, any Sahaba or Umar radiallahu anhu, all of his life is good. Anything he's done in his life cannot match with 3 nights he spent with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, just to be there, not to do nothing, just to be and sit down with him. So us going to the court and supporting Sheikh Faisal morally, only Allah knows what the reward is going to be for that. But I'm 100% sure, the brothers in problem and us supporting us, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will love us for that, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will guide us for that, inshallah ta'ala. So my request to brothers and sisters is to support Sheikh Faisal as much as they can, by any means necessary, inshallah ta'ala.
You know, because if you're, I was trying to say, when you're in the same position as the Sheikh, what are you going to do? If everybody else is just neglecting you. So, you know, subhanAllah, just do what you can, and just make sure you turn up at least one day. If you just commit to one day, to say you're going to appear at the court, alhamdulillah, and that's one day we'll fill the gallery. So, inshallah, ikhwan, you know, assalamu alaikum.
The enmity between you and us is a thing ordained until the end of times. And all of you lot saying that all these Muslims going around the world killing, chopping up everyone. Let me tell you something, yeah? Shall I tell you from that era that I was talking about? These men rose up and they went back to Muslim lands. They didn't care whether they were Afghani, African, whatever they were from. You are messing with Muslim women and children. You are raping Muslim women. You are killing Muslim children. The black flags are coming, bruv. That's what jihad is. That's where jihad came from.
They're not showing the public the big picture.
جهاد ابتدائي معناه غزو العالم من أجل نشر كلمة لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله في ربوع العالم.
If one wants to find out what is motivating, surely it's more sensible to look at what they actually say they're doing and what their intentions actually are.
The main goal of our jihad and resistance is to implement the law of Allah and to fight against the infidels all over the world and implement one religion across the world.
Jihad is a foreign policy to expand the Islamic authority all over the world.
نعم، ما نعتقده أن جميع الأرض لا بد أن تكون تحت حكم الإسلام. لا يخرج عن ذلك ذرة واحدة من
نحتل العالم من أجل أن تنتصر كلمة لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله على خطبة موسكو وواشنطن وباريس.
In the world's most populous Muslim nation, a call for Islamic law.
So when we look at the conflicts in India, Chechnya, Gaza, Indonesia, Iraq, Somalia, and countless other countries, this is what's at the root, the quest for Islam to become the dominant religion and Sharia the law of the land.
It seems so preposterous and so unbelievable, but yet thousands and millions of people follow this and take it seriously.
We want to see Sharia here, and it will be. The flag of La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah will be, inshallah, on the White House, if that's what we choose to be. It just takes time. The American people are waking up now.
Allah does say that the whole world eventually will be under His ruling. The world will come down to where everybody obeys the laws of God. Simple as that.
There's no compulsion in Islam. That means we can't force it on you. But we will force Islamic Sharia, inshallah.
Why are you here? They will say, we're here for Islam. Muhammad did this. Muslims are doing this. You are this. You are associated to that. You are associated to a donkey in Morocco, or you are associated to a goat in Gibraltar, or a camel part in the Sahara Desert. We want you to condemn the camel part. Okay, so this is how it is. It sounds funny, but this is how these people are, because they are a bunch of hate mongers and liars. That's why we have stopped. That's why they have an agenda.